beats like the drum in the deep, and the water from around slowly weeps. Like your eyes, cold as ice, dead as the dark. Was our love after all just a watermark in the frozen lake there reflected? I was suddenly disconnected. Now the darkness is approaching, flooding in my tears, my heart is choking. Gonna take some time, but I prove I'm stronger. The devil's gonna hold, trying to pull me under tonight. Make a fire, burn away my tears. Gonna creep out those wasted years. Those wasted years.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves. We are in the final map of the Grand Finals of the Taiwan Excellence Gaming Cup. The map is Nuke, the teams are TMG and Shooting Monkeys. Both these teams are pretty confident about their, chances on Nuke. TMG did win the knife round just now, and they have opted to stay on the CT side, but natural. I'm a bit skeptical about TMG because they literally did the same thing for every round on both sides, and it took SRA donkeys years to figure it out. But Shooting Monkeys are actually a lot more confident on Nuke, and they did take at least like 13 rounds, if I'm not mistaken, off of Entity on this very map not too long ago. Yeah. Dew Arena.
Yeah, we're talking about the previous Entity lineup,
Yes.
which is now Eternal. But yeah, Shooting Monkeys do look good on Nuke as well, so this should be a cracker of a game. It's a really good map to end the series on, and since it's 1-1, I'm glad that we've gone the full distance, and I hope this map goes the full distance as well. Anyways, we're into the pistol round now. Formless now at Petrichor's position. Skadoosh with the first one tap. He's probably not going to expect Formless there, and he does an SMX. Just running around. Cerebro does get the trade. He's the only one who checks for the angle. And now Cerebro in a 1v3, falling back. AKS back to his favorite position on the off angle. He's going to spot Cerebro. There's no way he's going to check this. And we're going to get a one tap. And TMG 1-0. First blood in this final map.
TMG TMG are a team that really feed off of confidence and play off of momentum. So picking up the pistol round is extremely crucial for them, and I'm hoping to see, yeah, there we go. AKS with the MP9, Daddy's Well, now it's Daddy's large trust fund gun because that thing pays dividends when wielded by AKS.
This is basically Donald Trump's trust fund or something. It's massive.
It is massive.
It pays really big. It pays out really well. Anyways, I like this. The Molotovs into cabin, even though it missed slightly, still gonna stop a rush. Metal door though has no Molotov. SMX on outer, one tapping Mazel, and that's not a good start for TMG.
Not a good start at all, and now that's a man's disadvantage. Shabby making his way into a secret. Petrichor trying desperately to mark like 3 different angles. Looking a bit confused right now, TMG, as to what to do. In the meantime, Shabby is just like strolling down control room, radio room, and he's just clearing out so many corners and getting so much information for his team. And look
Shooting
at that.
Monkeys biding their time, about to hit ramp for the lower bomb side. Formless about to get backstabbed by Shabby, or not. I have mistaken. Shabby is just sitting at the vents. Formless does get taken down by Spy though, and there you go. The force buy working out. Shabby with a 1D onto onto AKS. SMX does get killed by Petri, but that's all that they're gonna get this round. There you go. Shabby with the MP9.
One by one they walk in, and one by one they fall to their graves.
Skadoosh recovering Marzel's M4. Should probably just decide to save this, or if he has a kit, just sneak in.
I mean, that previous round, right, that left so much to be desired from TMG. Their setup was completely unfurled, and Skadoosh now in a 1v4, all he's trying to do is desperately hold on, and Cerebro is going to get that kill. And he's going to save the M4, he's going to pick up a kill with this SMG. Shabby picks up 2 with the SMG. So not only did they win that round, but Shooting Monkeys in the, on the flip side ended up doing most of the farming that previous round.
Yep. How the cookie crumbles. But now TMG is of course gonna force buy into this. It's nuke. I don't even blame them. I would force buy. I would play this entire map with just a 5-7 to be honest, because the angles are so favorable to pistols.
The CTs, yeah. But then again, Shooting Monkeys do have a lot of utility at their disposal. AKS, noob mistake. Nope.
This is not matchmaking. This is not silver game. Please sort out your movement. Skadoosh aggressive at the metal door. Spots out Shabby and then shuts the door in Shabby's face.
The meme for that is nope. And Mazel just marking towards Catwalk right now. Rexy does find Formless towards the ramp. He is the dedicated ramp player and was absolutely phenomenal from that position yesterday.
The rest of the teams have already sneaked their way from backstairs into lower, and Mazel gets caught off guard by SMX, just holding a really cheap angle, you would say.
Yeah.
And AKS trying to get a kill. Skadoosh though does pick up SMX and picks up the AK as well, and is shut down by Shabby, who gets a double kill with the MP9, farming some cash, picking up the AK, and Petri just waiting on the rafters at the A-bomb site, wondering where do I go to save this pistol and armor.
He's stuck. He's essentially stuck. He has to stay put because more or less everywhere else is covered by the T's.
I think, fortunately for Petri, the bomb damage has been fixed ever since VP died at the upper bomb site.
Yeah.
Once the lower bomb site blew up. So I think, yeah, Valve was like, we will fix.
For VP.
For VP. We are VP fan too.
Papa Biceps.
Pasha is love.
Papa Biceps is love. Papa Biceps is life. But yeah, Shooting Monkeys taking the early lead. Well, it was kind of expected because they did immediately break back after losing the pistol round. And now TMG staring down the barrels of a Hardcore, Petrichor.
He took a lot of damage by that nade, by the
explosion
because he jumped down to entrance.
But then he did get the kill, so.
Yep, but no gun off the back of it, so that's unfortunate. Now TMG on a full eco, other than Petri, who saved from the earlier round. Skadoosh, just desperate for that kill, does get it, but gets burnt for his troubles. Shabby picks up AKS elsewhere, and Formless just trying to USP. Mazel dies at outer now as well. And TMG. Petri probably going to try to save the armor once again. Formless picking up the Peter 50 and a Mac 10. Going for a couple of exits.
Oh!
But SMX shuts it down with his own drive-by.
I mean, that armor really saving him there, SMX, because Formless did manage to land the dink in. And now Petri again left all alone trying to save the armor.
This time he needs to make his way away from the bomb because he will not survive here. It's an upper plant and he's right next to the ladder.
Not just that, I think Spy might find him before the bomb does.
I actually want the bomb to find him so that I know how much damage you take there.
He'll be dead.
Spy does find him before we get the answer to that question.
And it looks like he might have survived considering that Spy barely took any damage at that couple of pixels away. But finally the buy does come in for TMG. It's going to be a fairly neutered buy because of the forcing and all that shenanigans, but at least they'll have 5 rifles on the board.
What scares me right now is that they have no utility to stop the bum rush at A. And if I was shooting monkeys right now, I would have not invested in so much utility and I would have just called an upper rush just to set the precedent. You're hitting your shots right now, you're confident, but they're not going to do that. They're going to go for the default 2 outer, 1 at silo, and 2 at inner hole. Actually, TMG should be, like, if they realize that this is their default, they can take massive advantage of this by just double pushing lobby.
Yeah. In fact, aggression should be the order of the day for TMG right about now. Because, oh, Spy getting spotted out, but Rexy finds Formless and AKS missing the spray down. But Mazel there for support. Cerebro still hovering outside Secret, gets taken down. Mazel and Ux pairing up, yeah.
Mazel from the tower. Oh, sorry, from CD spawn. Saving AKS's bacon in the first kill.
But, I mean, right now, Secret is open and Shabby and Rexy are going to make their way down towards ramp.
But Formless, again, has died at ramp.
Yeah.
It's a stark difference, a stark contrast to yesterday where he was just not dying there.
No, he is
refusing to
When
fall.
he had Petrichor in support at ramp is when he was actually shining.
But TMG have adjusted, I think, because they realized their upper was weak. But shooting monkeys is just not coming upper. Now they have the bomb planted lower. It's a 4v2 retake. This is actually a hard retake, even though. But Shabby getting caught by AKS. Rexy coming from behind does pick off AKS, but now they know where he is. And the 3 players, they should easily be able to do this. And yep, Mazel picks up a triple kill, shuts Rexy down. And that's the first gun round going the way of TMG.
And most importantly, they do that with 3 players kept alive. So that means they can actually start building their economy and have a much more secure buy going into the next round. But TMG, yeah, TMG need to be very careful that they don't lose this round because reset.
Also, what I find curious is that none of them picked up the AK. Any AK.
Yeah, I'm guessing.
It's a 1-bullet gun,
yeah.
come on. The biggest complaint about the M4 is that, you know, it doesn't give you a 1-bullet kill.
Yeah, but then it's
Now
a lot more accurate than the AK-47.
Unless you're confident in your one-taps, right? Like, I wouldn't mind Marzel and Skadoosh and even AKS holding an AK instead.
Formless again, alone towards ramp. He really does need support. And it's better that he plays the bait or, you know, the trader. Because he looked on point yesterday, especially with his trade fragging. And Mazel playing very passive towards outer. They're not going to challenge. He's getting double peaked constantly and getting put down. So he's been doing the smart thing, isolating the angles. Skadoosh in the meantime does pick up Rexy. And Formless spots out Shabby, taking a few pot shots. Oh, the timing, the timing. Shabby's going to come pushing. And Shabby is going to get put down. In the meantime, Spy does find Mazel towards outer. So it's either Mazel dies outer or Formless dies ramp.
Yeah, I can actually understand that Mazel is... There are 3 players at outer. Mazel dying is still acceptable if it's traded by one of his teammates. Formless has just 1 guy coming to ramp. AKS does spray down Spy, loses a lot of HP, but that's okay. It's a 1v4 now, and Cerebro is probably going to try to save the op because his team does not have the money. Shabby can definitely drop an AK, or maybe even 2. Cerebro can as well if he saves. They need him to save right now to
make the next buy viable, essentially. And it does look like he's going to save. He's backing off all the way to T-spawn. And I don't think TMG are going to go for the hunt because their money is atrocious as well. They want to build that economy to secure at least another buy should they lose a round down the way.
Mazel's the only one who died, and he does have 3K in the bank, so he will have 6+ to work with, so that's okay.
Yeah.
And what I was going to say, actually, was TMG, they've been playing the same setup, basically. They've been playing 2 at upper, Skadoosh at tower, Marzel towards either warehouse or CD spawn, and Formless alone at ramp. They're playing this 1-3-1, sort of hybrid 1-3-1, you could say, towards, you know, upper, basically, because... and Shooting Monkeys haven't really come upper. It's about time the TMG, you know, readjust. But the thing is, it just takes that one round, right? If Shooting Monkeys rushes upper and they see 3 players up there, then they're gonna rethink doing that.
And they're gonna readjust, either go outer or
and that's when TMG should readjust. So maybe that's what they're waiting for. Maybe they're waiting for Shooting Monkeys to just rush A.
And I think the call from Skadoosh going on right now is, if it ain't broke, why fix it?
And there you go. It's the same default all over again. Cerebro and Spy at outer. SMX about to jump onto the silo. Oh no, this time SMX has gone to lobby.
I like the fact that Marzel is being a bit unpredictable with his positioning at outer, so that he's not caught off guard. But Spy is going to come pushing him. He should spot out the barrel of the gun. I don't think Marzel spotted out the barrel of the gun. This is going to be very hairy for him. Ux, in the meantime, is watching Mini, and Marzel does fall yet again. Spy getting dinked down to 6 HP, but that's just careless.
This is why you pick up an AK.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Again, Marzel, I think, is defending too far back. Formless, forced to take a fight, does take one, does get a kill, but he's instantly traded out. Man advantage still stays with Shooting Monkeys. More so now the Cerebro has picked off AKS. At upper, with an op.
Yeah.
Well, that's ballsy.
He picked Mini and got the kill. Barely taking any damage. And Petri still holding. I don't think he knows that Cerebro's made his way inside the bomb site. And, yeah.
Petri does get a kill, but now it's over.
That was a weird spray attempt, but...
If you don't mind, I'm going to save my voice a little bit now, since we have the compare screaming.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. I'm going to whisper to you, my friend. Whisper sweet nothings.
Sweet nothing. Let's, so this is going to be Counter-Strike Global Offensive, sorry, Counter-Play Global Offensive ASMR edition. But
anyways, for the benefit of the viewers on the stream, TMG on an eco, forced on an eco, they can buy the next round. Petri has a lot of money. He did save that one round.
And now, I like this adjustment. Finally, there's 2 players coming out. Ux going aggressive. Formless picking up Rexy towards ramp.
The adjustment is in the pistol round.
Yeah, that's the sad part. They need to show this aggression.
But Petri does pick up one as well, somewhere at upper probably. Yep. And SMX being adventurous at the metal door, I think. Formless. Why? It's a 4v3. You don't need to push this, Formless. If I was a coach right now, I would be so triggered. AKS, checked but not checked.
Oh, but Cerebro with the refrag, but brings it down to a 2v2. Formless unnecessarily giving up his life there. Yes, he was 2 HP.
Marzel getting spammed by Cerebro. Oh my god. Cerebro. ESP. That wall bang, man, it hurts. The op goes through everything on Nuke.
It hurts your soul more than your physical being. That, oye, kaise bada? Kaise mara? But I think, yeah, Shooting Monkeys are gonna pair up and head towards the lower bomb site. Yeah, they're heading towards ramp.
I liked what TMG was doing earlier. They were playing together, but now, yeah, well, they still are sort of playing together. And now it just depends where Shooting Monkeys decides to go. Marzel overthinking this. Sees cabin, sees that it's over. Petri, here's the lower smoke. Opens. Covered by Shabby. That was really good cover. Marzel not able to hit the shots, and that's just unfortunate. Shabby does find Petri as well, stops the retake, and saves Shooting Monkeys from an embarrassing eco loss.
TMG really need to pick up their CT side on Nuke. I was talking about this yesterday. They're very predictable on their T side, and talking about adjustments and setups on the CT side, they haven't really shown that much dynamism. They've been fairly predictable. They've gone for the same setup time and time again, and I think Shooting Monkeys are now at a point where they've actually gotten a read on what and how TMG are setting up. I just want to take a look over at Marzel and how he opts towards outer. Oh, almost picking up Cerebro, but now Cerebro knows that there is the cannon outside. I think he spotted out SMX's dome.
Spy, even though he knows there's an op there, he decides, okay, here's a frag. Here you go, Marzel. Here's some confidence boost for you.
That was purely unnecessary.
Marzel peeking the same angle. He doesn't realize that Cerebro's already crossed him. Might do now since the Molotov has come into backstairs. Yes, he does. That Molotov actually sold out Cerebro.
And AKS dinks down SMX to 11 HP, one shot headshot.
SMX still sitting at the cheeky angle above Mini. And Petri flashed, but they don't check this angle. Petri, oh, it's a very difficult thing to look down. But AKS is there for the trade. He gets the 2K at upper and shuts down that attack. And oh, that was so close. So very close. AKS almost, sorry, Marzel almost returning the favor, but SMX and Cerebro finding one each. Formless again, dying for no reason.
I think Formless is shut down.
Formless has lost his form.
Formless.exe has stopped working. And Cerebro missing a shot. It is planted for lower. That flashbang can buy Cerebro some time, but...
SMX on the long back step.
Oh my god. And Cerebro with the cannon has been an absolute turret.
Angle. AKS might not expect this angle from Cerebro, and no, there you go, he doesn't. And they're screaming.
They are alive. They're feeling it. And 6 rounds on the T side on Nuke is more than just commendable. It is impressive. And
TMG might have shot themselves in the foot by picking CT. They actually looked pretty shaky on their CD side against SRA as well, to be honest. TMG was really, really good on their T side. So it's okay, they still have that to look forward to as long as they keep their heads and keep their wits about them.
I think Formless needs to just calm down a little bit. He was playing very well in the first 2 maps, but I don't know why he's being so cavalier with his life. There's no need, and AKS going to be rattling off a few deagles. Oh, getting dinked through the wall and through the smoke. Marzel getting flamed out, so not really any chance for a trade coming in there, and Petri is gonna get...
He's just wondering how did he get to tower so soon?
Yeah.
He basically pressed W on the outer rafters, Petri. Formless looks away at the worst possible moment. Marzel as well looks away from Shabby, gets picked up. Skadoosh does get the op off of Cerebro, but then hands it straight back to Spy.
I mean, it's just when it rains, it pours. Nothing seems to be working out for TMG. They did switch up Formless towards the upper from ramp, but unfortunately he got CSGO'd so hard there.
But I really think the TMG should go back to their setup that they were doing against SRA.
Yeah.
Because Shooting Monkeys are focusing on ramp and outer, not that much on upper.
They should just put 1 player upper, put 2 outer and 2 towards ramp, I feel.
1 at tower, 1 somewhere near the rafters on upper, 2 at ramp. And there you go, the upper rush finally does come in. This time TMG does have 3 players. The trades are coming in. Formless making sure, getting a triple spray down at upper.
Formless.
Making up for losing so many rounds at ramp. Well, dying so many rounds at ramp. But finally, Spider shut him down, but AKS is there for the trade. And that was a decently clean enough round.
3 players surviving, so that means they can continue to carry forward a lot of weapons and guns and have a full proper buy. And 4 rounds on the board, Shooting Monkeys already having put 7, they more or less have won the half with this scoreline. But I think Shooting Monkeys did that just to get a read on their setup, and now they know. This is exactly what you were talking about. Now they know.
Now, if I was Skadoosh or if Marzel or AKS, anyone, switch up your setup completely. Just play 1 at upper like we were saying. Because now, Shooting Monkeys is going to think twice about coming upper because there were 3 there. Ooh, Marzel getting spotted out. Ooh, some good flashbangs. SMX waiting for his op, well, waiting for somebody to get a pick. Shooting Monkeys actually have no op. Their economy is sort of in the doldrums right now. This is their final buy. Series 5 with not even head armor.
But then again, they do have the AK-47s and AKS making... Oh, this could be crucial.
Finally,
AKS.
this switch up in the setup. AKS not being watched by... Well, he's being watched by Cerebro, but not by SMX.
Oh, what a shot!
Cerebro waited forever, but then AKS, I like that, gets the kill, and then he's like, I'm out of here.
And Skadoosh did fall by the wayside towards ramp again, so they've been leaking ramp quite often, but AKS has made his way towards the lower bomb site. Spots out Shabby, but needs to be careful, needs to wait for backup to arrive, and that's Formless with the support. He does get SMX, it brings it down to a 4v2, needs to be careful.
Oh, the
perfect
fake flash.
timing.
The decoy. completely
timing.
faking out Rexy. And now Shabby is stuck in the toxic room. He doesn't even get to close the door. Petrichor is there to put him out of his misery.
And just look at the wall behind him. His blood, guts, and viscera splattered on the wall like a beautiful Jackson Pollock painting.
And now Shooting Monkeys, even though they got the plant, they have no money.
And finally, TMG can start closing the gap. Now it's down to a 2-round lead. After this, it should just be a 1-round deficit. But this is the thing: TMG's lost so many rounds to just complete ecos that I can't really be confident when I say that this round should go TMG's way.
Yeah, this round, they should actually just play 3 upper, 2 ramp. Forget outer, because pistols are not going to come outer. Unless, of course, you know. Yeah, well, they are feeling a bit adventurous. SMX is feeling adventurous. So is Spy, actually.
And they've gone for the fast overtake.
AKS getting caught off guard, caught by 3 players. Even he doesn't expect them to be silly enough to come outer, but the silly play works. And oh my god, again, you might be right. Oh my god, SMX, 2 more kills, picks up the op off of Marzel's dead body, takes out Petri as well. Now it's a 1v2 all of a sudden. Everything happened at outer, and just like me, TMG did not expect pistols to come outer. Skadoosh though,
But then he
can find the C4. Does he spot the C4? Yes, he does. Why is he peeking? Well, that's why he's peeking. What? Okay, he does pick up the AK. I thought he just threw his gun away. He's like, I will do this with a USP. Shabby though does have armor, can pick up an AK or an M4.
Or the AWP, this is just lying there in front of him. And he does have 40 seconds to work with. Is enough time. He can pick up the bomb, go towards upper. And Skadoosh is playing it smart. He's playing it very smart. He's repositioned himself. He's not getting married to the bomb drop. He's not just staying there, guarding it like a mother hen. And
Shabby's going to assume that he's still at backstairs, so he's going to go upper, and there you go. That was a really smart adjustment by Skadoosh, but he might be checked by Shabby. He is, but the double take by Shabby, and Skadoosh does win that round.
That was literally Shabby going, hey?
He is there. You know, it's that because you're the mechanical checking, it's like you do check that angle, but
you don't check it.
But subconsciously. And you're like, oh shit, he was there.
Arey, check kiya tha yaar, dikha nahi. 4x3. But yeah, 7-6, and TMG right now grabbing back the momentum, but their money is completely wrecked based on the fact that they lost 4 people the previous round. Only 2 players can buy up in the next round.
Oh, it's an upper rush again, and this time Spy does get the first kill, but Formless again, definitely much better at this upper position. Cerebro does put him out of his misery. AKS can get the bomb planter after the bomb plant though, and finds one, but SMX has been spotted out now, and Marzel knows where Shabby is as well, takes out SMX in the full flash. Shabby now in a 1v2. Repositioning.
Yeah, Shabby should be careful. He needs to isolate the 1v1s, and he can do it. There we go. Finds the first one. Spots out Skadoosh. I think he spotted out Skadoosh's dome there. Skadoosh needs to pull off another god tier play. The door has been blown open, so that's advantage for him. He makes noise. He makes noise. Shabby's heard him. Shabby knows exactly where he is, but Skadoosh has no idea. What? He dropped
Mouse wheel.
Mouse wheel, but doesn't matter. Shooting Monkeys get the 8th on the board, and they break TMG's money, break their bank. They're broke going into the final round of the first half. 2 players can buy up, but it's going to be a very paltry buy. And Shabby played that so very smart. And Marzel, I again don't understand
why he was just standing around.
Yeah, in the open.
Assuming the bomb planter was already down.
Yeah, and like when
he didn't have to check the site.
It's planted for Mini.
Yep.
Why are you standing exposed to Mini? Anyway.
Seems a bit off his game. He is bottom fragging again, along with Petrichor. But TMG, if they can pick up this round, I think it would be more than enough. Skadoosh pushing, gets Rexy down to 12 HP, but doesn't manage to kill him. Marzel on the scout. SMX does pick off AKS at the rafters. And this is going from bad to worse for TMG. They have no answer. Marzel does have an answer. It's a scout bullet into Spy's chest. Cerebro spotted out as well.
Nice shot onto Petri.
Long range pistol does not work.
The rifles are gone. It's just Marzel with the scout and Formless with the CZ. And Marzel needs to be very careful. He's flirting with the edge of death, on the brink of death and destruction. Like, lands a sweet little no-scope, but Formless is there to trade for him. But Formless, can he go ham again? Or, oh, well, he's dead. And
6-9.
6-9 shooting monkeys on the T side on train. Nuke. Pretty damn impressive. And with that, we are going to be seeing shooting monkeys transition over to the more favored side.
I'm going to, like, you can't see it, but I'm going to do air quotes. Quote-unquote more favored side. Because both of these teams, to me, seem better on the T side than they are on CT.
Might very well be true. But shooting monkeys, if you remember the entity game, they were pretty good on Nuke. Which is why I was a bit apprehensive. And for TMG to actually win this final, they had to see it off in the first 2 maps. But now I think it might just be going out of their hands. Anyway, folks, we're live with the second pistol round. Not a single kit on shooting monkeys. And 1 smoke and 1 Molotov on Skadoosh.
Spy. Gonna go aggressive at the door. Opens the door. Marzel wants that frag. SMX as well getting picked off. Marzel shutting the door in Spy space. And then Spy opening it again just to die. And Rexy as well tries to trade but is not allowed that by Marzel. Marzel.
Oh my god. Okay. Potato.
Should have stuck to the Glock. Shabby. 1 taps. And Cerebro picks up Marzel and Petrichor. All of a sudden it's a 1v2 for Formless. He can do this though. Cerebro is really low. The bomb plant though is not really in his favor. Oh, it is. Shabby holding it down. Oh, gets the
oh, and Formless clutches it out.
1v2 doesn't matter. Formless has found his form again.
Cometh the hour, cometh the man.
Yep, just when he's required, just like on Cash last night, he's back. And he gets the 1v2 win. And that gives TMG as well a much needed pistol round.
Yeah, much needed pistol round. That's both the pistol rounds going in their favor, but now they just need to make sure that they don't lose the anti-eco. And they were playing the anti-ecos fairly well yesterday when they were playing SRA. So I hope that they can continue this form forward. And finally, our voice is back on land. Thank God.
Yes.
But SMX, that should have been
The
heard
silly
out.
quizzes are done, and now we can get into the serious game.
That is true.
This is the final half, remember. Whoever wins this takes home the big prize, first prize in the Taiwan Excellence Gaming Cup 2017 here in Bombay. Well, Malad.
Mumbai.
Somewhere in North Bombay.
Oh,
Skadoosh. Giving a new definition to the term drive-by.
No, he's just
that's a
channeling
flyby.
That's an eagle dive, eagle jump, and in honor of Assassin's Creed Origins just launching, he's just channeling his inner Ezio Auditore. But Shabby picks up AKS. Shabby almost gets the kill onto Formless.
But that's easy. 12 bullets, runs out of ammo. Marzel shuts down Rexy as well. Does take a lot of damage though. But 3 of the kills did go to the SMGs, so that works.
And finally, TMG picking up an anti-eco. Finally, they don't lose to pistols.
Yes, sir.
The stars and planets have aligned, ladies
It's
and
the
gentlemen.
T side of TMG, and if you look at them, I looked at them at halftime on the camera, right? And they look relaxed.
Yeah.
I think they were mentally prepared to go into the T side, which is 5 or 6 rounds on CT. And I think they were like, okay, we got what we wanted. Our CT side is shit,
All right.
but our T side is where it's at, boys. And that's where we're gonna win. And this should probably be a 9-all scoreline because Shooting Monkeys is eco. As I say that, yeah.
You had to say it.
But it's just like AKS to get dinked down right in the start.
All right, AKS trying to still keep the defenders stuck to the ramp position. Formless is gonna go taking a few shots, spots out one player. Oh, transfers the spray onto SMX as well. Spots out Rexy. Can he get the kill? There's another player in the upper bomb side, which is Spy. And he's going to come peering around the corner, but Marzel is going to get the trade. They know exactly where Rexy is. That Molotov is going to flush him out. No, it's not Skadoosh. Just
Finally.
getting scared witless there.
Finally, he's like, oh, he's here. Are they? And Rexy does pick up AKS, who had eaten the dink earlier. And unfortunately, whoever did dink AKS did not get the assist.
Which is weird.
Because AKS was on 42 points of health.
But that means he's
No,
got
no,
more
41.
than
He only took
43.
42.
He took 57 points of damage in that
Oh,
one ding.
maybe it was 2 players then.
Maybe, yeah.
Makes no sense. This game is funny sometimes, but now it's the gun round coming in. Cerebro on the op, and next to no utility except for a couple of Molotovs that have already been thrown into upper. Petri rushing out upper, rushing out the metal door, but there's nobody to trade for him. This is TMG. Spy.
This is painful to watch.
What happened?
They
Where is the trades? Where are the trades? What happened to the TMG of the first 2 maps?
They just ran into a meat grinder. They were expecting this. I understand why they went for the fast play. They won't have utility. They won't have the substances you need to stop that play. But they
I think, yeah, Spy was the one important player. He got 3 kills, yes, but that was on the back of the most important grenade he's going to throw in this matchup, which was that Molotov to Cabin.
And Mazel gets 1 kill, but that's all she wrote for him. Spy ending that round with an impressive 4K.
And that very important Molotov.
Yes. Well, they do have the money, and Shooting Monkey is not really worried about the money either because they keep 3 players alive. TMG can go up for another buy, but this is going to be their final buy. They need to take it slow. They need to take it be more methodical. And I think there's a misbuy coming in from Shooting Monkeys. There's a scout lying at spawn.
Still, TMG's buy is a lot better than Shooting Monkeys, but now Shooting Monkeys does at least have the 4 ink grenades and a decent amount of. That's a very, very deep Molotov.
That's actually very good because it just stops any rush play in its tracks.
Well, I think 1 player can get past that Molotov. By the time it lands and blooms, I think 1 player can actually make it to Cabin. So that can work both ways.
Fair enough, yeah.
And anyway, TMG back to their usual shenanigans. Playing slow, about to execute. It's going to be that 1 execute that they've practiced.
Spy in the meantime. Oh, completely flat, but he's still going to get the kill on a Skadoosh. And follow it up with the kill on a Petrichor. And almost Formless finally get the kill. But now Rex is going to make his way in through the smoke and meet the barrel of AKS, but Formless goes down to Cerebro.
And AKS would have spotted both the players onto the onto tower. The C4 does already make his way to lower. AKS gets a pick at upper. The C4 now may just decide to come back. Mazel has planted at lower. Cerebro's already spotted this out. He's going to smoke off the bomb. Is he going to stick it? He doesn't have a kit though. He's going to try to stick it. Mazel finds him in the butt.
Bums poking out behind.
He was not even in the smoke, not even half in the smoke. I think Cerebro was like, "Nahin, he will be at that door only. He does not have legs."
Won't rotate.
Yes.
11 number bus छूट गई है वो वही है. But doesn't matter.
10 all. TMG equalizing the score once again.
Even
TMG
Steven.
actually have not had the lead this game.
No, they haven't. Apart from the first pistol round that they won, which does that count as a lead?
Well, let's say it doesn't.
But,
otherwise, I look like an idiot.
But yeah, Mazel opening pick. But okay, Formless. No need.
Eco round, AKS, aggressed too far up, but Petri will spray down. Will try to spray down his teammate as well.
No comms whatsoever. Just completely getting caught in the moment and shoots Skadoosh in the face. But look at that aim. Look at how crisp the Habibi aimbot is. Just turns around and shoots his teammate in the face, hitting the wrong key on the keyboard.
Yep. But the thing is, like, I don't blame Petri for that. It's not like Skadoosh would be screaming that I am coming from Metal Door.
Yeah.
So it would be like, of course, it's another CT, right? You would think that a CT would come from the CT side of Metal Door.
No, but then see, the call went, Ux would have been yelling, 3 ramp, 3 ramp, 3 ramp, and they got 2 kills outside.
Yeah, well, but in the heat of the moment, you never know. And it's still a forced buy by Shooting Monkeys. They don't have the money. It's an equalizing buy.
And Rexy taking a ton of damage through the smoke. AKS just, you know, a precautionary spray down and catching Rexy off guard. I mean, Petri's just chilling by Squeaky.
Mazel's already made his way into backstairs.
Yeah.
Already at back vents, in fact. And he's probably going to go into back vents and go up into upper and
die.
I like how you put that. So he does rethink that.
Because it's a complete stack on the upper bomb side. There's just one player that's Rexy on his last way, on his dying breath. He's like on his deathbed, 19 HP, and everyone else is upper.
Mazel is going to do what I said, or he's so indecisive right now. Gonna make some sound at lower. Trying to cause a rotation, but it is an upper hit coming in from TMG. And Spy again with the cabin aggression. Oh my god, Spy.
They lose to a full eco.
Every single time TMG has tried to execute onto the upper bomb side, Spy has basically flashed himself into hut and completely shut it down.
And that too after Mazel had cleared out the inner bomb side completely.
Mazel in a 1v2 now, was a 1v3, does have only 12 seconds. He needs to go into the upper bomb side, and I don't think he has the time to do this. He's gonna get caught off guard by... What? They might just give him the plant. Yep, they give him the plant, but Shabby does kill him. There's a bit of a cheer, but they shouldn't have given him that bomb plant either.
Yeah. I mean, with that
bomb plant allows TMG actually to buy. And you also... it was the curse of the commentator.
Yeah.
You did highlight the fact that they won an anti-eco.
I know, right?
And now they had to, of course, go and prove you wrong. It's your fault, Fetch. It's all
my
your
fault. Yeah, I cursed TMG to forget how to play CSGO, apparently.
Yep.
But, well, scores are tied. We're all even Stevens yet again. And Petrichor can drop an AK-47. And yeah, it's going to be a decent buy. But now, really, TMGs need to start rethinking their default. Because they have one default, Adi. It's one default.
They still haven't done the outer wall, and they have never tried to go ramp.
I don't think they know how.
I'm sure they do. We saw Formless practicing a few smokes yesterday.
Yeah, but
It's an upper rush. Of course it is, because why not? And Spy this time does get caught off guard. This is the time. This is what I was talking about, that Molotov. It goes in too deep and lets Mazel stay at the entrance and kill Spy.
The only time when you'll hear "in too deep" being used in a negative connotation. But it does work out this time. They take some damage, but it doesn't matter. They get the opening frags, they get the entries. No trades required whatsoever. Now Shabby and Cerebro are relegated to just saving. Hide their heads in shame and just go and save in a corner. They've put the dunce caps on and they're back to T-spawn.
The reset does come in, but they have enough money to buy in.
Because
Cerebro can actually drop 2 M4s over, so they should be fine.
And they shouldn't be hunting these. And Shabby and Cerebro have plenty of utility left on them as well. And
TMG does decide to hunt. Well, Mazel decides to hunt, and the rest of TMG was like, nope, we don't want any of that.
Because they don't have money themselves. Their economy isn't that great either. Petri can drop and buy up the AK-47. And both teams are looking rather shaky on their CT sides.
Cerebro only dropping over 1 M4. There you go, finally drops over a second.
Yeah, I think he hit tab and realized that he has more money.
Sometimes this doesn't update, right?
Yeah.
On-screen numbers. Hence I hit tab as well to see why is he still on 7-8. He was on 42, but he could still drop the second one. He does. It's a full buy for Shooting Monkeys. And this is their last buy. If TMG win this, that means TMG is going to go to 14. Oh, sorry, wait. It'll be 13 all.
Yeah, and the problem with that, that's the problem with that flash, but thankfully, Mazel flashes himself and somehow manages to cross by the grace of gods.
Cerebro missing a shot. Why I said 13-12, by the way, is because, of course, if Shooting Monkeys go eco next round,
yeah, they're going to win.
They're going to win.
Yeah.
But no, anyways, in all seriousness, this is a very important round for Shooting Monkeys. They need to win this, and TMG even more so. They've shown, this is an amazing best of 3, to be honest. Both of the teams picking up their map picks, and now we're on the third map, which both of the teams like to play. Ramp play, finally, it's Skadoosh.
Nice shots.
Skadoosh with an amazing entry on Spy. That Spy actually failed that, and Shabby. Mazel, though, he's already sneaked his way in and gets Rexy falling down on the vent, trying to rotate. That leaves Shabby alone in the lower bomb side, but he's not going to be checked. He's not going to be checked, but now he does get spotted out because he could have waited.
Could have waited.
Should have waited 2 seconds and then killed the planter.
I mean, could have, would have, should have, right?
But the bomb plant still hasn't come in.
Oh,
Cerebro stops the bomb plant once more. SMX gets a kill on Mazel. But AKS trades it out. Now they know where Cerebro is, so they can get the bomb plant behind the Formless. Playing with fire.
Quite literally.
AKS just needs to sit there, just hope that Cerebro has no utility, and Cerebro misses the shot. Formless does get the kill onto Cerebro, and that completely resets the economy on Shooting Monkeys, and this should be 14 for Shooting Monkey for TMG.
For TMG, and they should eco because they cannot afford to even invest. I'm not a big fan of SMX buying that CZ. If he wanted an upgrade, he should have asked Shabby, who could have dropped him something, who was on 4K, because they'll be on what? The third round loss bonus is $2,400. He's going to have $4,200 for the next round, which means he'll be very light on the utility. But they might just win this, so.
But this time they don't have armor as well, and SMX just goes and gives Petrichor a kill. And Spy wants to do the same. Yes, he does.
Ooh,
they're like, here, let me make it easier for you guys. You guys are not really good at anti-ecos, so let us give you an easier anti-eco to contend with.
We'll go in one by one.
Yes.
Like lambs to the slaughter. But all right, this should be 14 to 11 for TMG.
Mazel.
There we go. Cerebro gets taken down. Mazel laying down the spray down on Rexy as well. And with that, TMG moving ever so close to that shining silverware. Just 2 more rounds on the board. Look at that. Look at the animated expression on Petrichor's face. I think he needs to pee.
But they look serious
So
right now.
focused.
They want to win this. Yeah.
You can see it in their eyes. They have eyes only on the prize. And let's see, just 2 rounds away.
Yeah, and this buy isn't really amazing as well. They have really low utility. Spy has that one important Molotov to stop the cabin aggression. The cabin rush rather, and the door has been blown apart. But the Molotov comes in to stop the metal door push actually.
And Rexy's been taken down to 22 HP just through spam.
Was that at the rafters?
No, through Mini. There's just one clip, AK-47, both Spy and Rexy just walked into it, but Cerebro gets the all-important opening kill. It doesn't matter how much damage you do.
Mazel overextending with no trade potential. This is happening way too often for TMG. And now it's a 4v5, but Rexy and Spy are pretty low.
And Skadoosh gonna do what he was doing all game yesterday. No, he's not. He's gonna
He decides to
reevaluate.
He's like, Shooting Monkeys might just have watched the VOD. TMG don't know that ramp is completely open.
Skadoosh and Rexy caught in the dance of death, but the crux of the hit is coming towards ramp. Cerebro's hearing this. All he needs to do is peek out for information. Not gonna find anything, but is anybody watching the back?
There are 2 players of Shooting Monkeys already at the lower bomb site, and this is going to be very interesting. I think this is a brilliant call by Shooting Monkeys, but the trades are finally in. Cerebro has the backstab. He gets the low player first, and that's a brilliant backstab onto Formless and Petrichor. TMG almost trading their way into another round, but they still have the money. Shooting Monkeys can still be broken.
Precisely, and all they need is that one crucial round. One crucial round and Shooting Monkeys essentially walk out of the finals.
This is, again, one of those rounds. If TMG gets to 15, they basically won this, because look at the bank on Shooting Monkeys.
There is no
They
bank.
have none.
Yeah.
This bank is basically nothing. Negative.
My bank account has more money than this, and that is saying something. And Formless.
Formless not checking Mini. That's a bad decision. Not check. Ugh. And the bulk of the hit, though, is towards ramp. It's just a fake. And the ramp push has come in. The rotation will come from the Wentz. But TMG deciding to fall back. I'm not sure what Rexy wants to do here. He really, really wants to aggress into the hut and Petri.
Oh, Rexy was just searching for that AK-47. But I don't think anyone's taken the bait. There's still like, what, 3 players on the upper bomb side?
And in fact, they have one at backstairs as well, and TMG is slowly but surely gravitating towards outer. Cerebro, though, is pushing for information. No, he decides to stick it. This fight is really important, and the fight is won by Shooting Monkeys and Cerebro. And now Petrichor and AKS going upper, but are completely shut down by SMX sitting next to the Wentz. And now TMG still have a buy in them, actually, and they're going to keep the pressure on Shooting Monkeys. But that round, and there was no damage in that round, and that means that Shooting Monkeys will have enough in the tank to at least eke out a decent buy if they are to drop this.
But that's the problem, right? Right now, the game literally hangs in the balance. This round will determine
who gets to map point.
Or overtime even, maybe.
No. If TMG loses this round, Shooting Monkeys is definitely going to get the map point, because even with max loss bonus, TMG is not going to have enough money. They're again doing the same damn default.
But this time...
Oh, this time Skadoosh
gets SMX, who was being cheeky yet again. So now man advantage. TMG have been very smart about the man advantage, but look at Shabby. Shabby's trying to be cheeky around the edge of the smoke, rattling off a few shots and then falls back. Someone needs to make a play right now from Shooting Monkeys. They cannot just sit on their laurels and hope and pray that the T's walk into a trap that's been sprung for them. Spy, yeah.
That was a weird angle, but he does move. I don't think he realized that he was exposed. But it is an upper execute. Spy shutting the door in his face, but is traded by Petri. Petri really on point with the trades. Rexy at the one off angle, which doesn't get flashed with team. The bulk of the action is going towards ramp, and Petri and AKS will get the kill onto Shabby over at ramp, and Skadoosh gets the rotator into vents. And now that leaves Cerebro in just a 1v4. Is this it? This might be 15 rounds for TMG unless Cerebro goes absolutely ham, which is unlikely.
I mean, it is unlikely, but I think Cerebro is just now looking to save. He's not even bothering going for the retake or any fights whatsoever because he needs to save this weapon. Rexy is in economic hell. So are Shabby and Spy, to be very honest.
I mean, even if he saves this weapon, it barely makes a difference.
Yeah.
He can still drop one M4, yes, but that's about it. Cerebro definitely trying to make sure he saves this gun because he's making the least sound possible. While
that or his shift is stuck.
Shift and control at this point.
Oh,
there you go. He tries to. NA movement, my friends. NA movement.
Dude, Shroud is in NA. You can't say NA movement.
Oh, no, Shroud plays PUBG though. He's in the.
So is Tui.
Meh.
What meh? And
Fine,
yeah, he's holding
IN
an
movement,
offish
my friend.
angle.
IN.
He's holding an offish angle and will get the kill onto Skadoosh.
Fortunately, doesn't get taken down by Skadoosh. He needed to save that, but now TMG on match and map point.
They're on championship point.
Yes. And the money and the buy. It's not that great. 3 M4s, 2 CZs. TMG, now is your chance. Now is your time to clinch this.
TMG will TMG be going out with the final bang, the last hurrah, or will Shooting Monkeys claw their way back into this game? Well, it's only a matter of 2 minutes to see what is the outcome.
And TMG, a slight change in their default. They still have Mazel going outer, but this time he has support in the form of Skadoosh. Mazel trying to get the first pick, desperately trying. Does flash Rexy, does catch Rexy off, but nope, does not get the kill. Cerebro sitting in warehouse, waiting patiently for Skadoosh, but there is a smoke.
That's a horrible smoke.
But it works out because Cerebro is trained on the gap and Skadoosh can sneak in, but Rexy is ready for him on an interesting headshot only angle. Cerebro should know this.
Why is nobody clearing? What?
Oh my god. Oh my god, Cerebro does find Skadoosh. That's a massive misplay by Skadoosh. He should have checked warehouse. And now the man advantage is in Shooting Monkeys. They so desperately needed that to have a chance to pull this to overtime. And Mazel sneaked his way from backstairs all the way to ramp and finds nobody.
But there is Shabby on the lower bomb site. He's just playing towards Squeaky. He spotted Mazel going, but trigger discipline, he did not take the shot.
Sitting at the weirdest angle I've seen in my life. And Mazel does expect it, but Shabby does get the kill. And Petri, again, trade master extraordinaire, ready for it. The bomb plant is going to come in, and AKS gets the kill. Is this it? No, Cerebro has something to say about that yet. Formless and Petri now left. In a 1v2, Spy gets Petri. Formless now in a 1v3. Shooting Monkeys might just pull this off. Might just pull off this retake. Formless, not checked yet. Formless finds the diffuser with the reload. And Shooting Monkeys get 14 on the board, and they have a lifeline.
And the problem is,
TMG have a buy. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, they do have a buy.
This is going to be the repeat of the last round, to be honest, because Shooting Monkeys is still going to have barely any utility, and TMG have everything they need just because of that bomb plant.
Yeah, actually, Mazel will have to get relegated to something a bit more. There we go. Economical. He's going to be relegated to the UMP, and now this is the round. It's 2 AK-47s, 2 M4s, and 1 FAMAS. And this is the grand finals that we've all been waiting for. We could very well be seeing overtime. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a fast play towards the outer box and Formless opening things up. But SMX holding strong. SMX getting two crucial double kills. Cerebro finds Skadoosh. Now Marzel caught in no man's land. Marzel does find SMX. What is even happening right now? And AKS and Marzel, they're just both chilling in the smoke. They're completely surrounded. And now AKS with all to do 1v3 yet again. He can't make a sound and he's going to be found out by Spy. And we are going into overtime. Scores have been tied and it is time for overtime.
And it is the welcome back of Chokemark Gaming.
It is indeed, but I mean, you can't really knock that. That kind. Shooting Monkeys have been. They nutted up.
Yep.
And they
definitely.
Yeah, they saw it through.
And now, nothing to separate these guys in regulation time. Swapnil with a snide look in my face, saying that I told you this is going to be overtime. And it is, in fact, ladies and gentlemen, overtime. This is a lot closer than any one of us expected it to be. And TMG and Shooting Monkeys have everything they need this round. TMG need to play this slow because Shooting Monkeys have all the utility in the world.
And I like that they haven't gone for the AWP right off the bat. Shooting Monkeys, they've decided to stay with the rifles. And Cerebro spots out Skadoosh. Skadoosh dancing on the edge of death.
Those smokes, though, those smokes. They always have a gap on either one of those sides. TMG really needs to practice this. And anyway, Rexy got a smoke off Mini. Doesn't want to take any of that fight.
I mean, it's a simple Cruxel video, no BS, nuke. That's a 5-minute video. That's all you need.
Yeah. But who wants to learn? It's too boring, yaar.
Fair enough.
I just want to play a scrim.
Rexy is backing off. Marzel can be walking out into his crosshairs, but Marzel will get the better of that duel.
Every single round, Marzel has gone into backstairs.
Yeah.
Every single round.
Cerebro could, yeah.
Skadoosh has been caught off guard by Cerebro time and time again, and I think that would be getting on his nerves now, to be honest, because it's getting on my nerves.
Fair enough, yes,
And
it should.
It's back down to a 4v4 TMG. Barely any utility left to execute onto anywhere. One smoke just for the planter. And Marzel holding the vents. Lower bomb site is clear. Marzel waiting for the rotation. SMX making a lot of noise and is picked off by Marzel. And he will pick off another. This is Marzel's playground. He loves overtime. He's picked up 3 in this round already, and he's finally shut down by Shabby. But it might be a little bit too late. It's 2v3, Shabby and Cerebro, to try to clutch this out.
And Ux is just chilling towards back of boxes. But Petrichor falls to Cerebro, brings it down to a 2v2. Formless finds Shabby. That's all down to Cerebro right now. But Ux will pick the perfect moment to peek and gets the kill, shuts him down. 16 rounds to TMG. Shooting Monkeys now. They need to be careful. They need to make sure that they have that they pick this round up, because they're gonna not have any money for the final round if they lose it.
Yep, I agree. And also AKS showing why he's such a great support player. He knew that the player's gonna go for Formless because they knew where Formless was, not where AKS was, and he just swings out wide and saves Formless. And makes sure that it's a 2v1 and not 2 1v1s.
Exactly.
So that's the correct way to play Counter-Strike, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, Shabby. I think Shabby got spotted out. Yeah. Ux just baiting out the shot, ascertaining the position of the AWP. Marzel, though, let's be careful. Cerebro has been a constant thorn. And what are these smokes? You're smoking. You're giving the perfect smoke for Cerebro. But
Marzel with the trade, finally. And Rexy with another trade onto Marzel, and that puts the advantage squarely in Shooting Monkey's hands. But weirder things have happened, and oh my god, Spy whiffing his spray, Petri getting a kill onto Rexy, and Spy getting absolutely murdered by AKS, and SMX also getting traded, gets the kill onto Petri, but the HP is a combined HP of 4, and Shabby knows this, but AKS says no, this is our time. 2-0 on overtime, and it's very...
And they're broke, but then never underestimate Shooting Monkeys on armor pistols, because never overestimate TMG against armor pistols. I'm not saying this to knock on them, they've just been horrible against armor and pistols. And that is what cost them so many rounds, and that is why we're in overtime right now. Otherwise, TMG should have had this in the bag a long time ago.
Now, Marzel with the up, wants the first pick. Formless taking some damage. In fact, getting killed by the Swag 7. Marzel does get the pick. Skadoosh, though, Gets killed by Spy, completely whiffing his spray, but Marzel is on a mission. Takes out Spy,
nice.
takes out SMX. Oh my god, what are we even witnessing? Marzel coming alive just when his team needs him.
This is a one-man wrecking ball. He's just channeling his inner Miley Cyrus.
And Rexy has not been able to
Okay.
long range swag 7 against an op. Yep, not gonna work, my friend. Marzel finally is shut down after 4 kills, but now they know where Shabby is. Petri and AKS should have no problem, but Shabby does recover the op.
But I mean, he's not for a one.
There's a double Molotov, but it misses, and that's just unfortunate, Shabby. Oh my god, catches AKS completely off guard, but he does not know where Petri is. Absolutely does not know. Petri, biding his time, whiffing the spray. Oh my god.
No, oh my god. What did I just witness?
Petri shitting the bed, literally, just when he
look at Marzel. Marzel can't believe it. He's like,
yeah.
मैं क्या करूँ और कितना मारूँ is what Marzel is saying, but
22 points of health, and Petri just whiffing the spray, gifting around. That was all Marzel. 2 shooting monkeys, and now that gives shooting monkeys a little bit of breathing room.
I mean, how did that not connect? He was standing still.
Yes, he got CSGO'd, is what Petri will say.
Or maybe his frame rate dropped by 5 FPS.
Yep.
Whatever.
Like I did not have 244.
Things happen.
240.
Things happen. Move on. Shrug it off. Move on.
Yep. But now I think that really plays on your mind. I hope Petri can shrug it off. And TMG now, though. Of course, it's the second half of overtime now. Remember, this is MR3. It's 4 rounds to win. 4 rounds in overtime. The first to 19 wins this. What has been actually an insane game of Counter-Strike.
Plays. Marzel getting spotted out and missing.
Marzel.
Oh my god, Marzel, you cannot be missing those.
I think he was triggered into taking that aggressive fight.
If you're gonna be playing professionally, you have to show more composure. You cannot be that callous, especially with the AWP.
Also, one thing about the last round, why was AKS looking towards lobby when they knew that Shabby was at tower?
They had Molotov.
Anyways, Petrikor whiffing the spray again onto Spy. It's gone to his head, and this overtime is not looking really good, but AKS takes out Cerebro. It is 3v4. Formless makes it a 3v3 with a kill on his Spy, but SMX with a late flank takes down AKS. And Formless again.
No comms. This has to be no comms. It's Skadoosh.
In a 1v2 now. Brings it down from 1v3. Oh, Shabby with a 90-degree snap onto Skadoosh's head. And now we're all even. We're all square once again, ladies and gentlemen. 17 all. This could go to map. This could go to double overtime.
This could indeed. But Marzel pushing that with the AWP was just... And missing that shot. If you're going to be pushing with the AWP, you have to make sure that you're going to hit those shots. You cannot be whiffing. Not at this stage.
This time picks up the op. He's like, no, Marzel. Your time's done.
Yeah, mine.
Skadoosh actually has not been playing really well with the rifle, so it makes sense that he picks up the op now. And now, Shooting Monkeys, if they win this round, TMG has nothing in the next. The tale of 2 T-halves. Well, 4 T-halves.
Yeah, this is a must-win round for TMG. And they were very shaky on their CT side to begin with, even in regulation time. Picking up a mere 6 rounds. Hopefully this is one of those 6 rounds that they recreate and not the 9 that they lost. They have no information.
But it's okay, it's nuke. You need to just defend the bomb sites. AKS has information that nothing is happening at ramp, so the upper players better be ready for a push. AKS, in fact, there you go, making the information play. They know it's going to be an upper hit now. And Marzel with an off angle gets 1, Petrikor gets 2, and finally SMX gets the trade onto Petrikor. And Formless is again there for the trades, and Skadoosh gets the op kill onto Cerebro, and it's game point.
Again.
Series point again for TMG. 18-7. Can TMG do this? Just one more round required. One gun round.
One more gun, that's it, yeah. Petri is going to have a decent amount of utility as well. It's going to be a full buy against a full buy. Shabby out with the big green gun on the T side. Not one of the most dynamic offers, but this is interesting. I want to see how this pans out for them.
We couldn't have asked for a closer final, ladies and gentlemen. Just could not have.
And I need to pee now.
Skadoosh being aggressive, but he's pop-flashed out of his position. Mazel at mini. He's readjusted. I like that. He's not playing warehouse anymore where he's been getting wrecked.
But they do have Rexy marking that. I think you can spot the barrel of Mazel's gun. Yes, and the moment he turns the corner, why is there not a smoke there?
Petrichor somehow has also been spammed down to 13 points of health. Formless trying to get the trade, does get the trade at least. He is now the trade master. Gets one more. AKS picks up Cerebro, and this might be it, ladies and gentlemen. 4-on-2. Shabby and SMX trying to stop TMG from taking the title. Skadoosh missing a shot. Shabby missing another. Shabby hitting a no scope through the wall. Shabby missing a shot onto Petri, but again another an SMX taking down Skadoosh. All of a sudden, it is a 1v2 for AKS, and he's just wondering what happened. And I'm wondering what just happened. It was a 4v2 Fet.
It was a 4v2 indeed, but the bomb is outside. They can go lower from this point.
If anyone can win this, it is AKS, because he is a really, really smart player. Gets a 1v1. No, it isn't. It is 2-2. It's a 2v1 now. SMX holding the angle. Shabby going for the plant at the lower bomb side, and they have played this really well, shooting monkeys. SMX just waiting, and AKS knows this. Oh, Shabby missing an op shot.
Oh, but
AKS
SMX
gets one, but SMX just in time
overtime,
gets AKS,
folks.
And it's time for our second overtime.
We're going the distance, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be double overtime. So far, it's been just an
Look at that
epic
beautiful
finale.
crowd. Look at that beautiful crowd. They love this. They love this. 18 all. And now, it's TMG on the CD side this time. Their weaker side, to be honest, because they only got 6.
Well, they need to make something happen. It's been just back and forth, back and forth. This is the proverbial game of ping pong, not Counter-Strike, that we're witnessing here, folks, right now, this evening. Second overtime of the game, the grand finals, the final map. One could not have hoped for a better game of CS, and Formless. Shabby, what is wrong with him? He's just killing people who walls. This isn't 1.6 Shabby. You can't be doing this. And well,
Not this is nuke though.
It
The
is.
walls are paper thin for an op. And yeah, but Shabby, somebody whacked this man already. AKS off angle, gets the better of Cerebro. Everything that Cerebro has been doing to Skadoosh just been handed back to him by AKS. Now it's back to a 4v4. Still favorable for the terrorists, of course.
Formless holding a very off angle towards Squeaky. SMX, the moment he opens that door.
It's going to get sprayed down.
Yeah, but
The
then...
bullets are going to rain.
Oh yes, it is M4 bullet train. Good puns.
Yes.
Very well.
Thank you. Thank you.
But
This is my first time casting. So, and there you go. SMX doesn't even check it. Formless with 2 kills again. This man, he's going to get a third. Of course he is. Formless is going to get a 4th.
no, that's AKS steals his kill. But Formless holding strong. He's the Rock of Gibraltar on the upper bomb side, and he will get the kill.
Why was this man at ramp?
I don't know.
He can just upper bomb side is his proverbial bitch right now.
Playground, Adi. PG-13.
It's okay. We're on YouTube.
Fair enough. But 19, TMG edging out into the lead, but...
And double op setup on TMG on nuke. Wow.
I mean,
That is interesting. Of course, I'm assuming they're expecting some sort of outer play, but it looks like it is as well. Same default. Mazel needs to be careful. Formless against getting the first pick onto SMX. Skadoosh getting a pick onto Rexy at ramp. Mazel is needs to be really careful, but Shabby has readjusted now. And he's going to try to sneak into lower, and he's going to be able to do that as well, because Mazel doesn't have eyes. And yep, he has done that. Skadoosh is going to be a bit cheesed off if the call hasn't come in. That backstab is open. And it is 5v3.
Mazel does get taken down. Spy, Ux finding Cerebro. Now it's down to a 2v4. Shabby and Spy. Can they do it? Ux and Formless fairly low. They're going to go for the lower bomb site. And is there anybody lying in wait for them? It is, I think it is Skadoosh who's holding an off angle towards the lower bomb site. Spy making a lot of noise, while Shabby is making his way to heaven. This could actually work out. They're splitting their forces, but
Petri is ready for it, but nope, denied.
DE_stroyed.
But
Formless.
the Rock of Gibraltar is here, and he holds true and strong. Formless again with the triple kill in overtime. 2 rounds in a row now in the second overtime to TMG.
And their T side has definitely been the stronger of the 2 halves that they've been playing so far. Getting 2 rounds on their CT side, had they only done this the previous time.
Shooting Monkeys just ruining the day that Formless was forced to go to upper.
He's top fragging the server right now, 37 kills on the guy. He's been amazing. And now Shooting Monkeys relegated to whatever they could scrape together from the bottom of the barrel. A desperate buy and Petrichor. Formless again manning his post like an honorable man.
Because it works.
Yeah.
Why not?
Oh.
Oh my god.
And
it doesn't matter, but 3-0 in the first half of this second overtime to TMG. All they need now is 1 T round.
And look at Marcel, he's happy, he's laughing. He's like, ah, bola tha na, second overtime mein clutch karega.
And I've just been handed a note by Swapnil, our second super admin, that, well, our tech guy. I'm not sure what to call him anymore. He does everything. And he says it's going to be 22-18. So let's see if Swapnil is right. Stakes_rules. Do you rule the roost?
Anyway, TMG again with a championship point, and this time with 3 championship points. Yep. I'm losing count of the number of times that TMG have been at this very position and have then proceeded to completely shit the bed. Alright,
Shabby with the first pick on AKS. Shooting Monkeys still have some sort of fight left in them. Skadoosh trying to get a pick. Yes, he does. Finally, well, paying back Cerebro. And now it's a 4v4. What does TMG have in store for Shooting Monkeys? Marzel again doing what Marzel does. Sneak into backstairs. And now it's just basically come to a grinding halt.
They need to be careful of where Spy is playing from. He's playing a position that not many people will expect, and Formless is just around the corner.
TMG is waiting for some sort of aggression, which is not forthcoming because this is overtime. This is when you just don't press anything on your keys. But Spy is in a very, very forward position, but he's going to be ignored. Shabby gets another pick onto Formless. Petri might get backstabbed. Spy not going to push yet. SMX is ready for Skadoosh. Oh, this is all about the timing. And Spy gets a kill onto Petri from his off angle. SMX does get the kill at tower as well. And now that leaves Marzel in a 1v4. They probably know where he is because he's always gone backstairs.
Yeah.
And Rexy does shut him off. And it's 21-19. 2 more tournament points for TMG to do this. And 2 more tournament points for Shooting Monkeys to
stave off.
Yeah.
But right now, like TMG, again, they need to win this round, otherwise they're not going to have any money going into the last round of the second half of the second overtime. And TMG have been notorious for taking games to 4th, 7th, 9th, 20th.
21 all, and we go to another overtime. And if it's 22, 22 is the magic number which only TMG can hit at this point.
Fair enough, but Shabby again manning ramp like a turret. Petri taking a ton of damage very early on. He's at 52 points of health. Skadoosh in the meantime is just marking for that cheeky push that Spy is always doing. Spy on the meantime is playing over Hut. No one's aggressing, everyone's just holding their position, trying out for the mannequin challenge.
Spy this time is playing defensive as well. That's new for him.
And everyone's
that actually might be a mistake.
This is a stalemate. Everyone's just holding their angles. SMS gonna get burnt out and taken down by Marzel. Rexy going in for the repeat. Yeah, will find the trade, but now Petri bit too late. Should have gone for the trade a lot sooner. But it looks like it is gonna be an outer hit, and it's gonna come down to Spy. Spy has been Formless's well.
But there we go. Petri gets a kill. Skadoosh gets another kill on a Spy. AKS gets a kill on a Cerebro, and Shabby. It's all on you now. TMG does execute onto upper eventually. Shabby coming in from the lobby. And buddy misses the shot. Formless puts down Shabby and takes the map for TMG. And that means, ladies and gentlemen, your champions for the Taiwan Excellence CSGO tournament is TMG, Trademark Gaming, ladies and gentlemen.
And yeah, give it up for these guys, folks. They are going out with the smiles on their faces say it all.
And
this is a team that is no longer, you will never see this lineup, and Spy is just losing it. And Marzel is on cloud 9.
Yes, he is. Congratulations to TMG. And, well,
they've done it.
Yes,
They're going
eventually.
On the top.
And anyways,
guys,
ladies and gentlemen, we will be back very soon after a short break, probably for the prize distribution.
Don't go anywhere. The presentation is just in a bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your kind attention, please? Ladies and gentlemen, the reason why I'm asking for your attention is because now we have found here in the 4th edition of the Taiwan Excellence Gaming Cup 2017, our champions, our winners in the Counter-Strike Global Offensive category, none other than Trademark Gaming. Let's have a huge, huge round of applause for them. Wow. Wow, Marzel, what's up? AKS, gang, formless, dude. What form was it, bro? Wow, wow. All right, Marzo, my bro. Going out with a bang, bro?
Going out with a bang.
Woo! Come on, guys, you have to give them a round of applause. 2 overtimes later, which again, let me remind you, were highly contested. Finally, with, oh, I'm coming back to you later, sir. I will deal with you later. First, let me talk about the Rock of Gibraltar, like Adi called him and like Fed called him, formless, buddy. Matlab, does it happen that you don't sleep and then you achieve like such crazy map sense?
Nah, man, it's only a LAN thing. I suck online. So, that's about it.
It's a LAN thing.
It's a LAN thing.
What's a LAN thing, dude?
I don't know, man.
You don't... Are you all right? Are you well?
No, just...
He's happy, dude.
Just happy.
He's happy.
I'm happy.
This is happy face.
This is happy face. I wonder what his sad face is going to be, dude.
Yeah, that's the happy
Okay then, wow. So his grumpy cat face is a happy face. So Marzel, coming back to you. Here, before, like we've announced already, with the future of TMG as a team altogether, you go out with a bang, buddy. How does it feel?
Feels awesome after so long winning first place in something with the lineup that we practiced for so long.
Yeah.
It feels excellent.
Yeah. So how do you find the entire experience at Taiwan Excellence Gaming Cup? I mean, your matches particularly were very well contested. Talk about yesterday against SRA. Talk about today against Shooting Monkeys. God.
Yeah. Taiwan Excellence, thank you for hosting this tournament first. Easy money for us. It was a good experience. It was our last tournament, right? And since we won it, I feel like a sense of completion.
Oh, sense of completion.
Yeah.
Can we like have Petricho here? Petri, come here now. Petri. अरे भाई 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 क्या है ये?
You know, maybe I could use a hug right now.
Who wants to give Petri a hug? Raise hands. Gautam Virk to all. Okay. Oh. No, man. Like, I mean, sure, the team is as strong as ever. Everything's going on just about fine. Bro, that miss. Don't blame me. If you see memes floating around, how many of you guys have seen that movie called Welcome? Raise hands. How many of you have seen Welcome Part 1? Yeah? You remember that scene with Nana Patekar? अरे कब तक की तेरी गलतियों का बोझ अपने सर पे लेके चलता रहूंगा, क्या करूं, मार भी नहीं सकता हूं इसको, and then he sits like that with the thing. That could have been AKS today. That could have been Formless today. Thankfully, Formless decided that today I will achieve some form and like do something. But what was wrong, man? Why? Why so stale?
Oh, I don't know, man. Sometimes, you know, this game and I don't have a really good relationship. So, I would boil it down to dumb luck. Or unlucky for me. So
it's a very complicated relationship, buddy.
It is.
It is. But as long as it gets you the prize money and the Champions Trophy, nothing like it. Ladies and gentlemen.
I just wanted to say I have really good teammates to carry me out there. So, yes.
Take me in your team, okay? I'll carry you double. Formless and...
I don't trust you. I was just about to say, I don't trust you to carry me. No.
Bro.
I've seen you play.
You don't need to trust me. Oh, you have seen me play with friends. See me playing competitively, bro. They don't call me God Slayer like that.
Oh, shit. Is that your nickname?
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Whereas Anuj Bhutani, he doesn't call me Vagi. Yeah, what do you call me, Anuj? Shout? There's a reason why he calls me God. It's not the stage.
So you slay yourself then?
No, dude. I kill other people who presume themselves to be gods in game.
Okay.
It's like that. It's a very highly contested AKS. I want to come to you, buddy. You seem very happy.
I am.
Tonight's the night at Dulalia.
Yes, absolutely.
Am I invited?
Sure, bro.
Okay. Any particular words about the entire establishment and the entire setup and the gaming cup?
The event was done good. I'm happy that they decided to have city-wide qualifiers on LAN, which rarely people do. So I'm happy they decided to do that and showcase that over there.
So how do you feel that it's the first time Taiwan Excellence has got Counter-Strike here in India?
We're very glad. And
Yeah?
they did it in a proper manner.
Yeah? All right. Huge shout out to Taiwan Excellence, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give it up for them. Such an amazing hustle of players. Dota, Counter-Strike. In fact, I don't know why you guys, I understand it's Counter-Strike, I understand it's Dota, it's esports, you gotta watch it. भाई उधर इतने मस्त computers रखे हुए हैं, तुम लोग भी अपना हाथ साफ कर लेते थोड़ा Counter-Strike में. What is wrong? Bombay, come on, get on board with the e-sporting culture. And may I present to you once again the champion in Counter-Strike Global Offensive, Team Trademark Gaming. Let's give it up for them once again. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you. It's been an honor having you here on stage. Thank you. AKS, Form, Mars, my man.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Everybody who plays PUBG knows. So if you want chicken dinner, you know where to go. Hound, AKS and team. Free food for everybody. But calling on stage the Garant losers, my team, Shooting Monkey, Shabby and Gang. Can I have you here? Let's have you here. You have to give them a round of applause, man. You don't get away with 2 overtimes. So close. SMX, buddy, like I have to point it out. After the game ended, I saw there was some major miscommunication regarding between him and Shabby about some corner points, which I'm presuming were problematic in the game. What exactly went wrong towards the last rounds? Because you guys are doing just beautifully. It's like good trades happening, good counter trades happening. What went wrong?
Yeah, actually in Nuke, we were playing 2 passive at outer, so that cost us a lot. Like we had to see like 3 areas at one time. Like A site was getting sandwiched a lot, so we lost a lot of crucial rounds over there. And then like some unnecessary pushes, which were done in pistol round. That was also a round which we had to win actually in city side. So,
Okay. Any particular players from the opposition who stood out? I know Formless is one guy. Anybody else?
Marzil was hitting good shots, so and they had better teamwork as well today. So I think kudos to them for the victory.
True. Well, tough luck, boys. Still a pleasure having you here on stage. Thank you, boys. Team Shooting Monkeys, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for them. Runners up here. Well done, boys. Well done, gang. All right, we'll be taking a quick break. On the other side, we have the prize distribution happening here, where the champions will be crowned. So stick around for that. We'll be right about back. Bye.